Whitman. Plus, one more game, one more grand, one more chance to win as we wrap up Live's Oscar Countdown Audience Challenge. All next on Live. Now, here are Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan.
Stop, you embarrass us. It's Thursday, February 19th already, 2015. I notice a lot of kids in the audience. Is school off all week?
Yeah, for lunch.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Is it off? Is
And so,
a break?
is this a punishment? You're being forced to go to the talk shows?
President's Week.
Oh, President's Week, right. Yeah, spring break for a lot of
Because when I
kids,
was a
right.
kid and I had off, I wanted to sleep in.
Right,
I
exactly.
didn't want to come see some young lady or some old guy talk on
Yeah,
TV.
no, yes, a young lady and an old guy. I love the way you put that. I would have considered this a punishment. So I hope your behavior improves. Just kidding. How was your night?
My night was nice. It was good. I went to, my parents have been here for a few weeks.
I know.
And, yeah, a few weeks. And I took my mom to, the one thing she wanted to do, she wanted to go to dinner at Tao.
Oh.
And we had...
That's so funny. You could have taken my kids there, too, because that's their big request.
Yes, it's like and she had gone years ago, though.
Right.
So she just remembered that. So last night was the night that I took my mom to Tao. And that was it, getting uptown. I was too lazy to drive downtown to that one. So we went uptown and went in at a 7 o'clock early bird special dinner. And I was home by 9. That's early to you? That's not early?
That's a late night dinner for us.
That's a late dinner, 7 o'clock?
It is, it's a late dinner.
Really?
Yes. I mean, you're young and you're single and,
To me, dinner like 10:30 is like, okay, that's a later dinner, but 7 o'clock, I feel like
10:30 is breakfast.
people getting off.
I'm having breakfast now. Yeah,
That has happened a few times. Yeah, that's happened too.
I'm sure.
So how about you?
Oh, I did my second favorite thing that I ever do for myself, and it's usually around this time, the Academy Awards. I got my eyelash extensions put on.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even wearing mascara, yo. I know.
Do they do those? Because when they do that, don't they do some individually?
It's all individual, and I can't, my eyes are like closed, so I can't tell you what she does. Her name is Rhea Hontus. She's amazing. She's the best at it. So she comes to the house, and my whole job is to close my eyes for 2 hours. It is a forced 2-hour nap. It is incredible. It is the most amazing. You just sit there.
It takes 2 hours?
And sometimes the kids, well, because I got the full, glam, I got the glam Academy Award eyes. These are my Academy Award eyes. And so, but they last a long, long time. So, but anyway, it was very funny because the kids come in, like they can't sort of, 2 hours of like complete relaxation. Are not going to have it, so they would come in to argue with each other at the foot of the bed where I'm having my, and they're like, "Mom, can you take a look at this? Look at what she did." And I'm like, "Guys, do you see that my eyes are closed? Do you see that we're working with small little artificial hairs? Stop breathing around the hairs."
I didn't know it took 2 hours. I've seen those ones, they just smack them on your face, and they're like, woo, woo, woo.
No, these don't blink off. I swim in these. I shower in these.
Oh, really? They just stay there?
They stay there. They stay there. You comb them. You get a little brush, you comb them. It's incredible.
Wow,
it is my breast implant right here.
Nice eyes.
Yeah, thank you. Nice eyes is right.
Got some. I'll make sure I can look you straight in the eye. Yeah, making eye contact. That's right, Gilman.
You know what's so funny? My mom notices not, like, my mom really doesn't notice anything about, and my sister and I used to joke about it when we were kids, because when we would get a pimple, I'd say, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's like school photo day and I have a huge. Mom had this ability to not see things, and she would go, where? And then she would look around. I'm like, I'm over here. You have to look at my face. So, and it's the one thing that I will do that my mom will say, did you get your eyelashes done? Because it looks really glamorous. Like,
oh, wow.
she notices my eyelashes.
Wow. Hopefully you do. Mom, if you're watching, give your daughter a call.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's cold out, Kelly.
How cold is it?
It is so cold that a flasher walked up to me and described himself. I stole that.
Really funny.
But it's so cold that Niagara Falls parts are freezing. It's freezing over. I mean, check out this.
Holy smokes.
Now, the falls itself, I mean, that's just so much water. It's not going to freeze. But look at that. That does what? I mean, could you imagine telling your kids, let's go for a walk, kids, and see the falls? Why does that look like a face?
It does look like a face. It looks like a face from the movie Eyes Wide Shut. You know, that scene where they're all wearing those masks? Gelman, we should do the show there right now. Remember when
we did it twice.
We did the show from Niagara Falls, which is, to me, heaven. It's heaven on earth, and if you've not been there, I really suggest that you go there. There's a lot to do with the family. It's just spectacular.
May or June.
But the one time we went, it was May or June, maybe the end of May, and they had an unexpected cold snap, and we packed little sundresses to be, do the show outside at this theater. It was so gorgeous, and we wound up borrowing and keeping, I think, hats, coats, and scarves and gloves from the audience. It was.
We gave them back.
I don't think we did.
Gelman's like, we gave them back because you're implicating us in theft.
No, because there was a woman that came, remember, she was like, Regis didn't give me back my gloves, and I was like, I'll get right on that, and then I never came back out here. I like ran and hid. But yeah, no, we were.
So it's an unexpected cold up there.
Unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to go up there and do a show. I've never been to Niagara Falls. It's beautiful. I've always, like everyone else who hasn't been there, seen all the pictures and have heard so much about it. But it's going to get colder. Tomorrow, like it's cold out now, tomorrow it's going to be a lot colder, like a 16-degree sweet, something crazy like that.
How cold will it be?
The Northeast and the Midwest.
It will be so cold that I don't have a joke for it.
Well, you know what? It's a good way to celebrate Chinese New Year. That's for sure. Yeah. Say goodbye to the year of the horse, everybody.
Bye, horse.
What is the year of? Bye-bye.
Ciao. Very good. Thank you, lady.
Now, what's the next year? What is the year of?
So this is interesting. It's the year of the sheep or the goat or the ram because I guess
they couldn't decide?
There's ambiguity, thank you, Gelman, in the translation of that word in English. So we're going to celebrate either the year of the sheep or the goat or the ram. You're going to say sheep?
Sheep.
All right, I'll say sheep.
What if I like goats and rams more than a sheep?
It could be that for you.
Do you know what your Chinese birth year was?
No, have no idea.
I'm curious. I want to know what my Chinese year was that I was born.
Yeah.
1978.
78?
Yeah, 1982, Gelman. 1970.
You're treading on thin ice, buddy. You're like walking on the edge of Niagara Falls over there.
Look it up. It's 1975. I'm pretty sure. 70. I'm just kidding.
I think it was the year of the dog.
Year of the dog, right? Year of the dog. The very famous year of the dog.
Yeah.
And Strahan, 1989.
I wish. 1971. What'd you say? The snake? Pig? Year of the pig?
Pig.
Pig.
Whoa, doesn't make me feel so good about myself.
It's a good year.
Year of the pig.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. Oink, oink.
Okay.
Year of the pig. I got to figure out what that means. I don't know what that means, but and this is kind of sad. It is very sad, actually. You know, all these kids who put in their applications for colleges, and you just sit back and you wait to be accepted, or in a lot of cases, waitlisted or denied.
Right.
Well, 800 students got an email from Carnegie Mellon saying, you are one of the select few, less than 9% of the more than 1,200 applicants that we are inviting. Welcome to Carnegie Mellon. Bam! But then they got another email that said, correction of prior email, revocation of offer of admission to MS and CS program. So basically, we messed up. And it was a computer science program that everybody applied to that they thought they got invited into, but then there was a computer glitch that screwed it up.
A computer glitch from the computer science program?
Bam, you got it. Maybe they should let these students in so they can fix the program.
I mean, it's happened in the past.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
So at Johns Hopkins University in December of last year, 2014, 294 students got the same letter, same problem, had the same problem. And there was no number of how many students, but in February 2014, MIT had the same issue. Always these smart schools.
This is filling me with like a sense of dread right now. My son applied for this summer college program the year before college, and he just got accepted, and it's a very big deal, and we're really proud. But now I'm like, was that a mistake?
No.
Did they accidentally get it wrong?
No, he would have gotten the other email by now. He would have got the other letter by now. He's safe. He's really safe. And we got the big Oscar show. We're going out to LA to do the Oscar show this weekend and Monday. And Facebook keeps track of all the conversations on Facebook about the Oscars and all the movies. And they put out what Facebook sees as the rankings of who will win in all the different categories based on everybody's conversation.
Who's the most talked about?
The most talked about.
Who's the most talked about?
For like most talked about nomination for best movie, they feel like American Sniper.
Oh. Well, yes, I mean it's in the news every night.
The most talked about best actress, Julianne Moore. Will Alice. And the most talked about best actor has been Bradley Cooper for, you know, there's always a but. But there's a senior at Harvard who's studying applied math, and he used nothing but data and statistics to handicap the Oscars.
Okay.
And he's been pretty good. His model has predicted at least 75% of the winners annually. Remember when everyone was surprised with Meryl Streep winning in 2012 for Best Actress? He picked it. Ang Lee's 2013 Best Director Award, he picked it.
Is he more accurate than the octopus that picks out the winners?
I have no idea.
I'm obsessed with the octopus that picks the Super Bowl winner every year. I'm obsessed.
He's smarter than me because I didn't pick the winner. And he applies information such as online review statistics and the results of other award shows, and he uses that as a formula.
So who's going to win?
For him, with his picking best movie, Birdman.
Okay. Yes, I enjoyed Birdman.
Winning best actress, he agrees with Facebook, Julianne Moore. And his 77.1% chance of winning Best Actor is Eddie Redmayne.
Yes.
Theory of Everything. Which is a tough role to play. I mean, really, really tough role. So that's going to be interesting. You just never know with these things. And maybe it will be none of these people that we talked about in none of the movies. We'll see it on Sunday.
I wonder how, I wonder what it must feel like to be an Academy Award nominee. And it's just, you know, it comes at the tail end of this kind of brutal award season, I think. There's so many different award shows now, and you see, if you read any of the tabloid newspapers, they always have everybody's fashion from, you know, last night's award show. And I would think by the time it rolls around to the Oscars, you have to be so exhausted and so sort of, if you're, say you're constantly nominated, but you're constantly losing, by the time you go to the Academy Awards, you're probably like, oh, do I have to go? You know, it's like one of those, oh, do I have to go sort of situations, or do you think maybe there's hope? I don't know. Like I wonder what they think about that sort of thing.
But after, if I say I got nominated 12 times and didn't win one, I say, hey, did I win this time? They go, no. I say, I ain't coming. Just at this point, you owe it to tell me early before I get there.
I also dream back when we would go to the daytime Emmys. I used to have a dream, and it was a horrible dream, that they called somebody else's name, and then you get up and you're like, because I've seen that happen.
Yeah, that's bad.
I was witness to that once, and so when you see somebody else get up and start making their move to the stage, only to have somebody go, no, not you, you know, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, no, I'm just going to the bathroom. There was a bad timing.
I was just getting up. Just getting up to leave.
To all of the nominees this weekend. And cover your coffee, Kelly. Y'all ready to get this party started?
I am.
Are y'all ready to get this party started? It's time for our Winter Gone Wild Travel Trivia.
Trivia dancer is Paul McCartan from Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Our trivia dancer is good. That's what he is. Great job. Great job, Paul.
That's my favorite. Is that called an emoji or an emoticon? Emoji? Okay. What's an emoticon?
Moving emoji?
A moving emoji. Yeah. Okay, so that's my favorite emoji. I like the tongue out with the wink. To me, that says a lot. It says, I'm a good time, Charlie. I like to have fun. I'm just kidding. Don't take me seriously. Don't panic. It says, believe nothing I just texted to you. Right, doesn't it? It covers everything.
Well, you're wearing it well, my man. You're wearing it well. Well, let's say hello to Reginald Lewis from Corona, Michigan. Hello, Reginald. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly and Michael.
Yeah.
Hi.
Got it out, huh?
Yeah.
I like your shirt.
I'm not sure what you're looking at.
Okay, I'm looking at a picture of you, and it says, I'm retired. This is as dressed up as I get.
Yep. That's in Hawaii.
I'm semi-retired.
And so how are you doing? What's going? We hear one of your kids is working overseas right now.
Yes, my youngest son is working in Ghana, Africa.
Oh, wow. What is he doing over there?
Well, he works with the locals. He's a heavy equipment mechanic, and he's training them to work on the equipment at a gold mine.
All right, good. Awesome.
No kidding. Wow.
It's amazing.
He's 10 weeks on, 3 weeks off. So he's due to come back March 5th.
Oh, great. So you get to see him. That's terrific.
Great.
We'll spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, okay?
All right, thank you.
Here's a great prize, the La Playa Beach and Golf Resort in Naples, Florida. 8 days, 7 nights. It includes 2 spa treatments per person, round-trip airfare courtesy of Orbitz. It's a prize valued at $7,700. You have 20 seconds and only one guess, Reginald. Good luck.
Thank you.
There you go, Reginald. On yesterday's show, we talked with Mary J. Blige. Who did Mary say she goes to for advice?
Elton John.
You got it.
Congratulations, you and a guest will enjoy 8 days and 7 nights at the exclusive La Playa Beach and Golf Resort in Naples, Florida. The La Playa features luxury such as championship golf, 2 spa treatments per person, oceanfront breakfast and dining for the ultimate beachfront getaway. Visit online at laplayaresort.com. Your price is valued at $7,700.
Hey, Reginald, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. That's the first time I've ever won anything.
We could be your first, Reginald.
I'm giving you a hug, man.
Yes, we are giving you an air hug. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift certificate from Zappos. So please pick a number between 1 and 217.
Well, 25, because it's minus 25 wind chill.
All right, Reginald. Congratulations, young lady. Everybody stay right there. When we come back, the very funny Matthew Perry will be here.
Still ahead on Live, another lucky member of our...
Now, he's returning to TV in yet another iconic role as one half of The Very Odd Couple. Please welcome one of our favorite friends, Matthew Perry.
Got quite a crowd today.
Yes,
Nice to see you, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, I know something.
Yes.
Well, I know something. You were very excited to see the Patriots win the Super Bowl.
I was.
Big Patriots fan.
I'm a big Patriots fan. That very improbable pass at the 2-yard line.
Amazing,
I
right?
still don't know why they did that.
Very stupid pass.
Yes. Just threw it to where everybody was.
Yes, it was amazing.
You watched it in Las Vegas?
I did.
Oh, were you gambling on it? Or
I was not gambling on it. I was gambling.
Oh, okay.
But not gambling on the actual game.
Yeah.
But can you go anywhere without people recognizing you as Chandler from Friends?
No.
Yes, actually, I found one place that I could go.
Where?
My bathroom. No, that's not true. I went to Hong Kong. I went to Hong Kong last year, and no one recognized me.
Wow.
Yeah, no one came up to me and like asked for my autograph. No one looked at me for longer than they would normally look at normal people. And it was terrific until I wanted something. And as soon as I wanted something, I was like, you know, fame is a pretty darn good thing.
I can't believe that you were cast as the slob in The Odd Couple.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Well, I sort of cast myself.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I was involved from the very beginning of this, and I think because Chandler was more of a Felix type, that people were expecting me to be Felix.
Yeah.
But in real life, I'm much more of an Oscar.
Oh.
Because Oscar's the slob.
Yeah.
You play Oscar Madison. It's a modern Odd Couple.
Yes.
You've been involved from the beginning, as you said. You're writer, you're producer, and you're also starring in the series.
Yeah, I co-wrote the script with Danny Jacobson and Joe Keenan, and was involved in the development process and all that stuff. So if this one doesn't work, it's completely my fault.
So how have you updated it? I mean, like, give me the...
Well, one of the things is Oscar has a bunch of flat screen TVs and a sports ticker that goes around the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Which is actually taken from my real life. I happen to have that in my house.
Really?
You know, I read that about you once, but I didn't believe it. Is that
no,
really
I have a
true?
sports ticker that goes around this room in my house. It's called being spoiled rotten.
Wow.
Now, have you always been a fan of the original Odd Couple?
Oh yeah, I loved the movie. I've seen the movie like 40 times, and the TV show was wonderful as well. And it was really funny. The funniest joke that we say, I hope this isn't the clip you're showing, but the funniest joke that we say in the pilot, which I shouldn't say because I co-wrote it, but was written by Neil Simon 45 years ago. And we just sort of ripped it off and said it.
It's so great.
Yeah.
The joke always works, though.
Yeah, it was the funniest. It got 45 years later. It got the biggest laugh of any joke in the pilot.
Was it hard to find a Felix Unger? I mean, how do you go about finding the perfect foil for your inner slob?
Yeah, it was my inner slob. Very politely put. Yes, it was very difficult. We read about 100 people, and then Thomas Lennon, who plays Felix Unger, came in, and he was just sort of in character. We thought he was in character. He like carries Purell with him everywhere and has Listerine everywhere, and after you shake his hand, he Purells his hands and all that stuff.
Right in front of you.
You're right in front of you.
He sounds like he could be my soulmate.
Really?
Yeah, he could.
Well, maybe you're a good Felix then.
Maybe I am a Felix.
Yeah, maybe you're Felix and Oscar.
Yeah, I'm possibly Oscar.
I think I actually think we're Felix and Felix.
No, I'm not that. I'm
You're
not
both
that
Felix
clean.
and Felix?
Did I just say that out loud?
Yeah.
I am very clean.
You're saying that in front of 100 people.
Yeah, and nobody at home watching.
Yes.
It's all for you.
Thank you very much.
We're going to take a look at a clip. Now, in this scene, you and Felix, played by Thomas Lennon, as you said, are doing what you both do best, which is bickering.
Yes.
So
bickering.
let's take a look at
Good
Matthew.
chemistry.
Yes, Matthew Perry and The Odd.
Tomorrow on Live from the new film McFarland, USA, Kevin Costner.
Her in the new movie, The Duff. Please welcome Mae Whitman.
Oh my God, I heard you gave the best hugs, and it's true. It's true. Hi, guys.
You are even more adorable in person.
Thank you so much. It's so exciting.
We love your work. You are amazing in Parenthood.
Thank you.
6 seasons.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you in mourning a little bit?
I'm freaking out.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
having a very tough time. I mean, we were such a family, you know, like really, and we grew with those people, and we saw each other every day. It was such an intimate set, and so to just all of a sudden not have it anymore, I think I'm still kind of processing it.
I feel like I asked every actor from Parenthood the same question, and I never really listened to the answer. But it seems like you guys were having actual conversations, that
Yes.
it wasn't scripted.
Yeah. We were really free to do a lot of improv. Like, we would do unscripted, and then we'd be like, is there anything you want to add? Do you kind of want to mix it up? Or we'd say, like, what's the goal here? Where do we need to get to? And then we just kind of have fun with it, you know? We were all so close, and I think that we could find stuff within each other that kind of was like our own personal truths. And so it was like, I think that kind of made the difference, because with big families, I mean, everybody's talking over each other and yelling at each other and slipping in little comments and jokes and stuff, so it felt real.
We'd say at home, we kept saying it's like watching a documentary of a family. But you know everybody's an actor, but it seems so real.
It felt very real to us. I mean, we all loved each other so much that I think that kind of came out.
Yeah, you're all great actors, too.
Thank you.
And when you're on the show for 6 years, oh, applause for that.
Guys, come on, let me have it. Thank you.
When you're on the show for 6 years, it's coming to an end. Is there anything from the set that you want to take? To commemorate?
Of course. I wanted to take a lot of stuff, but they were like pretty tight about it. I wanted to take Amber's guitar that her dad gave her because that was so meaningful to me, and I play and everything, but NBC actually wanted to put it in their like museum. They have like a little museum, so I was like, I guess that's kind of a cool honor. But actually what I took with me is my best friend Miles, who plays Drew on the show, is my roommate. So he was my big souvenir. I took him home, and I keep him at home.
I don't let him leave. Human being. Come on.
I keep him chained up. It's a healthy thing we have going.
There was this interesting article that you were like the best crier in Hollywood. Do you know about that? That's a good honor,
I heard, yeah. My best friend Jane sent me like a whole thing, and she was like, I'm so proud of you. You cry all the time. I was like, thank you. I think, yeah. It was really nice.
But when you cry, like in real life, say, do people immediately think like that you're acting?
faking it?
Yeah, you're faking it.
I think they probably do. I don't even know. I don't ask. I'm just like, this is me. Deal with it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm crying. I'm not crying. But you know, it was funny because it wasn't like scripted, like, oh, cry here. It was like we would get in there, and you know, you love these people so much, and if they're giving you emotions, if you're being present there, you're just sort of like, if Craig T. Nelson looks at you and he's got tears in his eyes, I don't really know how you're going to keep it together. Yeah.
It's funny, you'll reach a certain point in your life, in age, where it's not crying that's the trick. You'll see. You're not there yet. But you're going to, 20 years from now, you're going to look at me and say, you know what? It's the not crying that's hard.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
And you started acting at a very young age, and you pretty much played the daughter in a lot of movies to Hollywood A-listers.
Yeah.
And we have some pictures of you in some of the movies.
Here we go,
and we're
guys.
curious if you can name your character in these movies.
Tricky. I was very young. I don't know. Forgive me.
And then maybe Gelman will let you win a coffee mug.
Ooh, a mug. I need it. I need the mug.
This is 1996. This is Independence Day.
Oh my God,
Bill
so
Pullman
cute.
was your dad, and you played the president's daughter, whose name was...
Wasn't it Patricia?
Yes!
Patricia.
Give me the mug. Give me the mug. I don't get the mug yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. You have to get the mug right.
Okay, that's all I'm going to have. I'm not going to get it.
This is the movie Hope Floats,
Yes.
and you played Sandra Bullock's daughter.
Guys.
In 1998, what was her name?
This is an easy one. Bernice.
Bernice, there you go.
Thank you. That was an easy one. Thank you. Yes.
This
Look
is
at you.
one of my all-time favorite movies. I went on a date to see this with my husband, okay? When a Man Loves a Woman, you were the daughter of Meg Ryan and Andy Garcia, and you played...
Casey.
Yes!
Yeah!
You're good.
Thank you, guys. That was good for me.
You're so good at this.
And this is a movie, I remember seeing this movie. I was here in New York City, 1996, One Fine Day. You played George Clooney's daughter.
Ooh. Yes.
All the women are like, wow, George.
I was a lucky girl.
What was her name, you remember?
I believe it was Maggie.
Yes, it was. You got it.
Yeoman, is there a mug for me? Oh, my gosh. Super size. You got the large. You got the large mug.
We got to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll find out who's the Duff from Mae Whitman. So stay right there.
After he hosts the Oscars on Sunday night, Neil Patrick Harris joins us Monday, live from Hollywood.
The movie, The Duff.
Cool.
Now, what is a Duff?
Okay, guys, it stands for Designated Ugly Fat Friend, which is brutal. I know, it's horrible. But I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to high school. It's brutal. It's not easy or fun.
And so you played the beautiful, evil friend?
No, I'm the Duff, guys. I'm the Duff.
You're the Duff?
I'm the Duff. But let me describe to you what the Duff actually is. Basically, it's about this girl, Bianca, who I play, who's very just sort of not self-aware. She's just herself. She's kind of a weirdo. She wears overalls, which I brought actually to the movie because I wear them all the time. And I'm like, what? They're so practical. So many pockets. It's straps. It's not a problem. But they were like, people all the time are like, are you a painter? What are you doing here? Like, they are sort of, people are thrown by overalls. So I think it was, for me, I grew up kind of as like an outsider, and I was kind of bullied in school and made fun of for my like weird music that I listened to and what I wore, and you know, because I didn't like, I love to like wear shorts and not skirts like the other girls and stuff, so I got kind of made fun of a lot. So when this movie came up, it's kind of about this girl, Bianca, who feels out of place. She feels like, you know, like she doesn't really, she's happy with who she is, but she starts getting bullied by the sort of mean girl, and so she looks to one of her friends for some help to try to become the dateable one. And you know, so that's kind of the, it's basically about anybody that's ever felt labeled or put into a box that doesn't serve them.
But it's a comedy, but it has a great message.
Yeah, exactly. It's light and it's fun, but there's definitely like a positive be yourself message coming through.
Oh, this is great. I can't wait to take my daughter to see this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really great for girls to go see and feel good about themselves.
And it's based off a book that was written by a 17-year-old.
Yeah, which how cool is that? She's amazing. She was so smart, and it was great to have an actual teenager's voice coming through. You know, it didn't feel like an adult who was really out of touch wrote it. It felt like girls, you know, would really go through this stuff.
But did you have a hard time interpreting the language? Because sometimes I find I don't know what my daughter's saying.
Yes.
And I know that she's speaking English because they are words that I understand, but
the combination
of them sounds like another language from another planet.
I completely understand. Yeah. I had Miles who helped me with stuff. He's a very cool teen. So when I was confused, I was like, what do the kids mean when they say this? And you know, he would kind of fill me in.
Well, let's take a look at a clip. Now in this clip, Bianca, she needs the help of Wesley, played by Rob Amell, her childhood friend.
The coolest guy
turned childhood foe. So here's Mae Whitman in The Duff.
I have a crush on this boy. His name's Toby Tucker. Maybe you've heard of him. Well, I can't seem to talk to him without making a total ass of myself, okay? And you never seem to have this problem.
Don't you hate me?
I'm glad you asked. Yes, I do. But only because you're an idiot. Can we just cool off for a second? Here's my offer. I will make sure you pass science if you help me with this.
I mean, you got the easy part. You can pass science in your sleep. I have to reverse Duff you. Are you wearing pajamas?
So you'll do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
On one condition. You gotta ask me in monster voice.
Wesley, monster voice?
Yeah.
From when we were little?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't remember it.
Sure?
Yes, I couldn't even. Whoa, 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 whoa!
That's awesome. We cannot wait to see it. Cannot wait to see this.
Absolutely delightful.
Thank you so much.
Will you come visit us more often?
Oh my God, you guys.
Please?
Yes, I will move in. I'll move in.
February 20th. Make sure you check out Mae Whitman in The Duff.
All right, coming up.